I wanted to ask you where you stand on the whole Jenny thing, because for a while after this episode, once it's revealed that she knew, she is sort of shunned by like the Scoobies and Giles. This divides people. I personally have quite a lot of sympathy for Jenny because I think she was put in a bad position. Like family loyalty split with obviously this new, she has genuine feelings for Giles and she has bonded with the Scoobies as well. So I think she is put in a very difficult place, and I do, although I can understand their feelings towards her, it is a bit hard to watch at times, but in a very bad situation.
Yeah. I tend to come down on Jenny's side. I feel a lot of sympathy for her too. So
Yeah.
I think because it is made clear that her tribe, they didn't tell her the exact specifics. They just said, go and watch Angel and make sure that nothing happens. But they didn't actually tell her until after Buffy and Angel slept together that would cause him to lose his soul. So she literally did not know. So I think that Buffy's initial reaction is fine. I think it's understandable. The dream she has, she obviously doesn't know what it means. It's a miracle she did not get kicked out of school for assaulting a teacher. I mean, I'm guessing Giles, made it so that Snyder didn't hear about that. But I do think that them shunning her after for so long is a bit harsh.
I think that's a bit harsh. Yeah.
I think it's a bit harsh, but I also kind of understand because Buffy has so much guilt regarding what happened with Angel. Like, she genuinely believes that it is all her fault. So I do think that part of it is her pushing that guilt onto Jenny and trying to alleviate herself of some of the guilt and the hate. But I do think they are too harsh. But again, what I do love that this whole thing kind of demonstrates is how much Giles cares about Buffy, because I think it's beautiful but also heartbreaking that he turns his back on Jenny to be on Buffy's side, to show Buffy, I am in your corner no matter what. Even though I have feelings for this woman, I will be on your side until you decide it's okay not to be. But I do think they are too harsh on her, especially watching it this time. I was like, you guys aren't really looking at things from her point of view, and you're really not taking into account, I mean, this Romani tribe, they're intense, man. I mean, the fact that they cursed Angel this way in the first place is intense. I mean, the fact that 100 years later, they're still so intent on getting their revenge. I mean, how do you fight that? It's like she said, she was raised by the people that Angela's hurt the most. She was raised to believe in this vengeance. How do you... I mean, she didn't know what was going to happen. So, yeah, I'm more on Jenny's side. I do feel a lot of sympathy for her. So while I understand Buffy's point of view, I think maybe a little understanding, maybe a little forgiveness could have benefited them a bit. Angel murders her uncle, and no one really shows her much sympathy after that. Like it's more seen as like a strike against Buffy. So, yeah, I do think they are a bit harsh towards Jenny.